All right. Hello, guys. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Oh, sorry, Thursday. Wednesday. Okay. Happy Thursday, guys. This is our April week 2. Okay. Hello, Kaijun. How are you? Everyone is here? Oh, apparently not. Hi, Chining. How are you? I didn't read your sister's message that day. I'm so sorry. She thought that I ignored him in class. I don't know lah, guys. This Zoom thing is very weird. Some of our message will just go up there one. Okay. Hi Rui, how are you? How's your school? So we continue with our chapter 3, shall we? Oh, guys, today we are talking about something really important. Okay, we are talking about something really important. So last week we finished here, right? The type of this transport system. We have the economy class, we have business class, we have first class, right? Remember the cheapest one, and then the middle class one, and then the expensive one. So what are we talking about today? We are going into our human heart, which is here. All right. Oh, guys, quick announcement. Quick announcement. Next week is holiday. Next week is holiday. So next week there will be no class. And the week when we come back, which is the following week, it will be April week 3. It will be April week 3. That means this is week 2. The following week when you come back is week 3. All right. So we did not skip a week. We did not skip a week. We will not skip a week. Okay, TDC, we will not skip a week. It will be 4 lessons per month as usual. All right, everything will be as usual. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about our human heart today. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, 什么 pretend? Yeah, lor, that's why, lor. That's why, lor. You know, you know, Jenny, are you like that? I bet you're like that too. Okay, anyway, so this is our heart, This is our heart, This is what we are learning today. And can you see all these parts? And can you see all these parts? And yes, you need to memorize all. More moral and sejarah homework. Why moral and sejarah though? Wait, there's homework for moral? Oh, right, you took picture last week about moral, isn't it? Oh, it's the same teacher. Oh my God. God has forsaken you. Hey, really sad for you, eh? My goodness. God has forsaken you. Why is it the same teacher? Oh my God. What's her name again? I saw your story last week about her. What's her name again? Oh yeah, Fun Remedy. Sorry, Rui, I don't mean to put salt on your injury, put salt on your wound, but it's really funny. I hope you feel better, right? Anyway, so guys, let's talk about our heart. Let's talk about our heart. Okay, so guys, when you look at your heart, does this look confusing to you? Does this look confusing to you? Hi, Howie, how are you? Does this look confusing to you? If I ask you to memorize this whole diagram and this parts, will you die? It's going to make you depressed. I'm glad you say that, Nugent, because my job today is to make you happy. All right. So guys, screw this diagram. Screw this. Screw this. Okay, guys, I want you to flip to your last page. Please flip to your last page. Flip to an empty space. I'm going to draw a heart here. Yes, here we go again, exactly. Right, guys, my job is to make you feel so easy about your heart. Because I will, right? This is my magic, okay? You trust teacher, he won't bring you to Holland one. Right, anyway, so let's talk about our heart. Okay, first, I want you to draw this. Okay, this is my heart. Okay, hello Arun, how are you? Okay, so this is my heart. Okay, I mean, this is not my heart. My heart is not square, obviously. Duh. This is the heart I draw. Right, this is the heart I draw. So please flip to a empty page. Draw this big. Guys, draw this big. Because I want you to see this clearly. All right, please draw me a window. Are you done? Are you done? Okay, are you done? Now, I just want you to draw this for now. Okay, I just wanted to draw this for now. Right, before I move on, guys, before I move on, do you still remember? Need to be big, as long as you can see, as long as you can see, you don't draw like this, lah, you. Okay, you get the point, lah. Right, anyway, do you remember our heart has two chambers? Dua ruang. Our heart has two types of chamber. We have the upper room, we have the lower room. Remember? I mean, it's called chamber lah, but I say room lah. So we have the upper room, which is arrow pointing up, and we have the lower room, which is arrow pointing down. Remember? And what is the upper room called? What is the upper room called? What's the name for it? Yes, atrium. Thank you. The A arrow pointing up is the atrium. Very good. Very good. And what about V? What is arrow pointing down? It stands for? Good. Ventricle. All right. Yes, very good. Okay, so this is the upper room. This is the lower room. Right. So guys, add on one more info. Add on one more info. Right. When we talk about the chambers, we have to talk about the vessels. All right, because we have pipes flying everywhere. You have two types of pipe in your heart. Okay, I call this pipe lah, pipe. Just like your water system, you have your pipe here. So we have pipe going away from your heart, exiting the heart. Exit is going up. Because I want you to imagine a bottle. You see, bottle going up is exiting because your heart is like a bottle. It contains blood, right? So going up is going out. Going down is going in. You okay? So we have the same thing. We have arrow pointing up and arrow pointing down. This is going into the heart. This is going out. Sorry. This is going out from the heart. This is going into your heart. All right. All right. Same thing. A and V. Just now, chamber, your room. A is upper room. V is lower room. Now, vessel. A is pipe going out. V is pipe going in. All right, so what is the pipe going out called? As long as the pipe is carrying blood away, you have blood going away from your heart. We call it artery. In Mandarin, this is called 动脉. Heard of it? Heard of it? 懂什么是动脉吗? Okay, so it's your artery. And then you have your vein, which is going in. In BM, it's called vena. This is 静脉. 动脉跟静脉. All right, so you have your artery and vein. Can you see the name is the same? I mean, the alphabet is the same. So you have upper room atrium, going out artery, lower room ventricle, going in vein. You guys okay? You guys okay? So these are the four words I want you to know. Atrium, ventricle, artery, vein. Okay, atrium, ventricle, artery, vein. All right, you guys okay? You guys okay? This is what you need to know for now. You need to know for now because later when I talk about the heart, I have to involve these four words already. So you have to get these four words down. You have to understand it. All right. Oh, where's Shijian? He's not here today. Oh, okay. He's not here today. No wonder someone is missing. Right. Anyway, so let's talk about our heart, shall we? Let's talk about our heart. So the upper rooms, if you remember, we call it atrium. And the lower rooms, we call it ventricle. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? All right. And I want you to write this down. This is the right side. Using blue pen, you write right. And please change it to a red pen and write left. Okay, right and left. Have I talked about this last week? Have I talked about this last week? Do you see something wrong here? Do you see something wrong here? Have you noticed the direction is wrong? Have I mentioned this last week? This is not wrong, guys. The direction is not wrong, because when you're looking at your paper, you're looking at it like this. But when you flip it around, okay, this is my left side. Sorry, this is my right side. Can you see? I'm drawing my right here. Okay, and if I change to my left side, my left is right here. Okay, so what you're looking at when you're looking at a paper, you're looking at a mirrored image. Okay, 倒反过来, you're looking at a mirrored image. That's why your right and left is reversed. Okay, you guys cool? You guys cool? You guys tired? Hello, Chloe, how are you? Okay, you guys okay? Okay, so what do you think this room is called? What do you think this room is called? This is just like coordinate. What is this room called? Yes, upper chamber. What is the exact name of this chamber? Anyone? Anyone? What is the name of this room? Your right. What? No, artery is the pipe. Artery is the pipe. What is this room and what is this side? This is your right atrium. Very good. Okay. What about here? What about here? This would be your right ventricle. Very good. Okay, very good. And let's change to a red pen. What about this? This is like, guys, this is like coordinate. So this is your left atrium. Okay. And the last room here, what do you call it? What do you call this? Yes, this is your left ventricle. Right? R A R V L A L V. Cool? You guys okay? Following? You guys following? So we have 4 rooms here. We have 4 rooms here. These 4 rooms, I implore you, I beg you, you must remember. I mean, how can you forget this, right? You cannot get your rooms right, man. You cannot even remember your rooms, That means your sense of direction sucks. Okay. So anyway, 4 rooms, 4 rooms, You guys cool? You guys cool? Right. So now, okay, listen, you have 4 rooms, right? You have 1 pipe for each room. Okay. You have a pipe for your RA. Okay, let me change to blue. You have a pipe for your RA. You have a pipe for your RV. Why is RV like that? Why cannot like that? Don't ask me, that's the way it is. Right? So you have 1 pipe for your RA, you have 1 pipe for your RV, and same thing, you have 1 pipe for your LA, and you have 1 pipe for your LV. And let me quickly erase these lines so that I can make it clearer to you. Guys, I hope you drew this using your pencil, so that I can erase this line. Okay, you guys cool? You guys cool? Can you see? Oh, I have a question here. I have a question here. Why is everything here blue and why is everything here red? This is actually last chapter. You remember? Why is it all blue here? What blood is here? Oh, some of you got it reversed. This is your deoxygenated. Darah terdeoxygen. Remember? Yes, the oxygenated blood. Blood without oxygen. And what about the red one? Why is it red? Why is it red? Why is it fresh red? Because it's, yes, oxygenated. Oxygenated. Oh yeah, make sure you can spell in the exam, not like that. Okay, so deoxygenated and oxygenated. Okay, now this one you guys know lah. This one you guys know. Okay, right. So where do we start? We start here. We start here. Okay, where is this coming from? I have a question. Where is the blood coming from? Where is this blood coming from? It's deoxygenated. It's deoxygenated. Remember my Shopee seller, my Shopee lorry, they already finished giving out their parcel, so they come back. So where are they from? Where are they from? Where do they go to give oxygen? Where did they go? Where did they go? Yes, that's from your body cell. Okay. No. Not. Are we not yet? Are we not yet? Okay. So they are from body cell. Because remember, body cell is you. Body cell is you. Lung is the Shopee seller. So what do they do? Now this part must go to the lungs to get your parcel, to get oxygen, and come back and go to your body cell. You remember this? We talked about this last chapter, right? So this is from body cell. Okay, everything will make sense, I swear, later. Okay, so when they come back, they will fill up the first room. Okay, guys, I have a question. What is this pipe called? What do you think it should be called? It's going back into your heart. Back into your heart. Is it arrow pointing down or pointing up? Pointing up or down? Yes, this is your vein. This should be your vein. And okay, we have so many veins in our body. What do you think we should name this? Well, as if you have a choice, right? So what do you think this is called? Right vein. Nice try. Nice try, but it's not. Okay, guys, for me, I will name it body vein. Make sense? Make sense? Hey, how you don't cheat, Okay, so I will call it body vein. But scientists say no, it's too easy. They call it vena cava instead. Okay, what the hell, sir? Why is it like this? Why is it like this? Guys, does this sound English to you? Does this sound English to you? No, nobody can read Egyptian, Aaron. Okay, it's a dead language. Okay, what language is this, guys? Yes, it sounds like Italian or Spanish, correct? Who is the ancestor of Italian and Spanish? Guys, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, French, German, they all come from the same language. Yes, it's the Roman Empire. What language do they speak at the Roman Empire? No, it's not Greek. It's not Greek. Close. Greek first, then Roman. Yes, very good, Isaac. It's Latin. It's Latin. So this thing is Latin, right? Okay, guys, extra info for you. This is not coming up for exam, but here goes. You might say, sir, why Latin? Why Latin? Because Latin is the language of knowledge. It's the language of knowledge. Okay, what do I mean? You know all the elements, lithium, sodium, potassium, they are all named after Latin. All right. So Latin was the language of knowledge. Okay, just to let you know, only people who go to school last time during the Roman Empire, if you take time machine, go back to 2000 years ago, only people who go to school can speak Latin. So Latin is a language. Okay, and you know who gets to go to school? If you learn your sejarah, who gets to go to school? It's the elite. It's the elite. You are like some pegawai's kid, right? You are some big shot, big wigs kid. Your dad is the some sort of pegawai, some sort of menteri. You are some sort of minister, and you get to go to school, right? And Latin became a language of flexing, right? It shows people that you went to school. It shows people that you are civilized, you are rich, right? You are one of the elites. Okay, guys, picture this, imagine this, picture this. If there's a new student came to your school, if there's a new student who came to your school today, let's say you have a new transfer student who come to your school, he can barely speak, let's say Chinese, he can barely speak Chinese, he speaks okay English, but he speaks French. He speaks fluent French. You will salute him. You will think like, wow, he must be some kind of rich kid. Right? Right? That's how it works. Right? So last time, if you speak Latin, you are automatically, respected because people think like, wow, you must be some kind of big shot. Right? And if you don't speak Latin, okay, in Roma, what do they call other languages other than Latin? Do you know what they call other languages? If you don't speak Latin, they call you a barbarian. You speak barbaric language. That means you sakai lah. That means you sakai. You don't speak Latin, you're a sakai. You are a nobody. You are some kind of poor ass dude. Nobody F's to you, like sakai. Right? Right? So that's how it works. Okay? So anyway, okay. Another extra info. Do you know why they put wedding ring here? Your left hand ring finger. You know this, right, guys? Next time when you get married, don't put it on the wrong finger. It's not the middle finger. You put this is called the ring finger, for God's sake, right? So if you get married, you will put your ring here. Yes, I think I said this. Have I said this before? Because this vein here connects to the heart. And very romantically, this vein is actually called, where's mine? I left it at home. Okay, so this is called vena amoris. You know what does it mean by amor? If an Italian or a Spanish tells you te amo, what does it mean? Yes, that's love. So if you translate this, this is the vein of love. That's why you put your ring here. So sweet, isn't it? So sweet, isn't it? Now you can use this to impress your girl next time, or you impress your boy next time. They'll think, wow, you're so smart, leh. They will your level of attraction just goes sky high, like wow, you're so smart. You see, girls, chicks, and dudes, they dig smart people. You see? They don't know one. They don't know one. Most people very stupid one, they don't know one. If you attend teacher Eddie's class, you know. Other than that, all stupid people, they don't know one. Yes, exactly. Risk. Wow, you see, you have game, you have risk. Wow, damn it, man. Like if you tell this story to a girl, wow, every girl you'll be swimming in pussies. Girls one at a time, please. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm going so out of topic again. Right, so this is called Vina Cava. This is called Vina Cava. So Vina Cava is to channel your blood coming back to your RA. Yeah, I see exactly. Right. So okay, after you fill in your RA, after your RA is filled up, it will go down to your RV. Okay, now I will exit the heart. Can you see? One comes in and one goes out. All right, and I have a question here. What would you name this? It's going out from the heart. Going in is vena. Going out is called? Yes, artery. Right, artery. But what artery should we name it? Okay, where is it going to? Where is it going to? I am deoxygenated blood. My job is to get oxygen. So I'm going to the lungs. Right? I'm going to the lungs. So what should you name this artery? what should you name this artery? Okay, lung artery, right? Okay, I think the same way too. I would call this lung artery. But there's always a but, isn't it? There's always a but. Scientists say, "Aya, don't want lah, this lung artery or sound very retarded leh. Sound very retarded leh." So they came up with a new word. Guys, anything to do with the lungs, anything to do with the lungs, anything to do with the lungs, we use the word pulmonary. Okay, for BM, you just change this to I. Okay, what the fuck, sir? How is this? Guys, don't ask me. Don't ask me. So whenever you see the word pulmonary, you will think this is something to related to your lungs, right? Guys, you know CPR? You know CPR? CPR stands for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. What does it mean by cardio? Cardio is to do with your heart. And what is pulmonary? What is pulmonary? Yeah, something to do with your lungs. Right? Right? Okay. I say this, see if you can understand. Okay, let me say this, see if you can understand. COVID-19 is a pulmonary disease. Again, COVID-19 is a pulmonary disease. Right? See, you get it, lor? You get it, lor? So, what would you name this? What would you name this? It's not lung artery, it's pulmonary artery. Exactly. Pulmonary artery. In BM is the same lah. Artery, pulmonary lah. You just reverse gun the thing. It's the same. Why so fancy? You see, medical term is like that one ma. Medical term is like that one ma. Okay, you know heart attack? You know heart attack? You know heart attack? Doctors, they don't say heart attack one. Doctors, they will say MI. Oh, my patient had an MI today. Why MI? Because MI stands for myocardial infarction. Heart attack lor. You see, heart attack doesn't sound nice, so they say MI. Okay, say MI. And CI, cerebral infarction. This is stroke. CI is stroke, MI is heart attack. See? Wow. It makes you sound very smart. Right? So pulmonary artery. Okay, pulmonary artery. So they will go to the lungs. Okay, to go to the lungs to do what? To go to the lungs to do what? We learned this last chapter. Guys, what is this? What is this? Yes, very good. This is called, oh my God, I'm so sick of the word. It's called gaseous exchange, or we call it pertukaran. Yes, Kajun, pertukaran gas. I'm not going to write this word again. I'm so sick of it. All right. Gaseous exchange. Yes, air trading business. Yes. Okay. You guys following? You guys following? Rui, are you there, Rui? Rui, are you there? Jining, are you there? I like to call you because your name very easy to What's with the uru? Right. Still alive. Okay. Norman is on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, guys, a mind-blowing fact. The brain named itself. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so after the lungs, okay, they will come back from here. Oh, sorry. They will come back from here. They will come back. Okay, let me change the red color. Okay, they will come back from here. Okay, and then they will enter the heart again. Okay, so what do you think this is called? It's coming back from the lungs and it's going into the heart. What should we call this? What should we call this? What the hell, Hao-Ye? No. It's coming back from your lungs and it's going into your heart. Okay? Lungs and going in. I give you two tips already. lungs and going in. What do you call it? 回你个头啦 Okay, lungs and going in. Lung, we use the word. Yes, pulmonary. And it's going into the heart. Chloe, close enough. Ventricle is the root. Not ventricle, it's V. So it's pulmonary vein, yes. Vena pulmonary. Can you see this is opposite? Right? Going to the lungs. Oh, sorry. Going to the lungs, pulmonary artery. Coming back from the lungs into the heart, pulmonary vein. Can? And then this thing will continue. This side and this side, they will do the same motion. Okay, they will go down, they will return back, and then they will go out again. Okay, to where? I went to the lungs and got oxygen, ma. Now where do I go? Where do I go? Yes, the organs or the body cell. All right, and later they will come back here. Okay, double cycle one. Remember? Double cycle, remember? To the lungs, to the body. Remember? Double complete circulation. Okay. So this is where they go. All right. And the last one, what would you name this? What would you name this? It's going to the body and it's going out from the heart. Just now this is body vein, right? I would name this body vein lah. So what about this? Okay, what about this? Artery cover. Not bad. I like the way you think, but no. Okay. What is it called? Okay, for me, I would name this body artery because body vein, ma. But apparently they don't work like this. So what is this called? This is called aorta. Aorta. All right. So if you speak Mandarin, this thing is called 大动脉. 大动脉. So aorta 咯，大的 artery 嘛 ，aorta，不是 aor 小，也不是 aor 中 ，is aorta，大中小嘛。Okay, I know it sounds stupid 啦，but aorta 咯，大，哇，很大，aorta，Toyota。哎呀，精彩啦，what do you want to name it 啦？Okay, so aorta, and you must say, sir, why this word again? Because you see, guys, can you see a trend here? Can you see a trend here? Whenever something is to do with your lungs, we use English. And if something has to do with your body, we use Latin. So I just remember this. Your lungs speaks English and your body speaks Latin. Okay, makes no sense, I know, but your lungs speaks English, your body speaks Latin. Right? So difference like this, I don't know. Right? So if you want to cheat in your exam, what do? Your left and right lung here, you write English. Then your body here, you write Latin. Don't ask me why, okay? That's the way it is. Right? You guys okay? You guys cool? 4 rooms, 4 pipes. Okay? They go the same way, like they go in, down, out. In, down, out. Right side go to the lungs, left side go to the body. All right? Is this diagram better? Is this diagram better? Okay, now you go back to your diagram. Did you guys draw this? I hope you guys drew this. So now if you go back to your heart, which is page, what page is this again? Page 3. If you go back to page 3, this doesn't look so hard now, isn't it? Okay. You guess. Oh, it is. Okay. Can you see? I just simply drew my heart. Hang on, let me use black. I just simply drew my heart like this. Can you see? Can you see? And what is this room called? What is this room called? Right atrium. And what is this room? Right ventricle. Okay. This room, left atrium. This room, left ventricle. Easy. And what about the four pipes? Vena cava. You may say, sir, why got two vena cava one? Why got superior and inferior one? Guys, you don't need to know this, but if you want to know, I will tell you. Superior means it's coming from the top. Inferior means it's coming from the bottom. This is from the upper half of your body. This is from the lower half of the body. Don't care. You just need to know it's vena cava. And then it will come in, go down, turns up. Pulmonary artery going to your lungs. Right? And then they come back. Pulmonary vein. Come in, go down, turn up. Aorta. Aorta. Okay? So you might say, okay, so like Aaron, you say, sir, what about the rest? Guys, you remember the 4 rooms and the 4 pipes, you got 90% of the work covered. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? I want you to focus on the 4 rooms and the 4 pipes. That will be enough. That will be enough. Okay, what about the rest? What about the rest? Okay, guys, can you see these flaps here? Can you see these flaps here? Okay, later. I'll talk about septum later. Can you see these flaps here? Can you see these flaps here? These flaps are, okay, let me go down back to my diagram. These flaps, we call them valves. Injak. Okay, please write this down. No, this is not to circulate faster. Valves is to prevent backflow of blood. Untuk mengelakkan pengaliran balik darah. Okay, what does it mean? That means I stop the blood from going backwards, right? Because you see, can you see the blood just goes in a one smooth direction? One smooth direction. I cannot have blood going back. Okay, you might say, sir, how can blood go back? Because you see, guys, listen here. Listen here. This is actually quite interesting. You know your heart works this way. Tuk, 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 tuk. When the atrium contracts, the ventricle relax. So when the 2 upper rooms they squeeze, when they squeeze, the blood will go down, and the ventricle they will become bigger to pull blood down. And as they pull blood down from here, they also will accidentally pull blood down from here. You see this happening? You see this happening? When I increase, it's like the pump, you know, the balloon pump. When you draw air, when this thing draws, I will draw blood from here. I can also draw blood from here. I cannot have this happen. I cannot have this happen. Guys, if blood, they crash together, your blood will clot. Your blood will clot. You will form a clump. You will get heart attack. It's a very bad thing to happen. So guys, to stop the blood from coming back, okay, I have a valve here. Okay, guys, let me draw three here. There's 3 valves here, and there's 1 here. There's 2 valves here, and there's 1 here. All right, we just call them valves. we just call them vowels, right? But we have special name for them. They have special name for them, right? Can you see this is tree here? Can you see this is tree here? This tree, we call it tricuspid valve. Inject tricuspid. Why is it tri? Because it has three. Why is it three? I'll tell that later. And here it's two, right? So we call it bicuspid valve. Change the tri to bi. You know bisexual? Bi lah. Bi. You know tricep? You know bicep? Tri and bi. Right? 3 and 2. And these two, we name them the same thing. We call it semi-lunar valve. Injap sabit. What does it mean by semi-lunar? It means half moon, 半月, half moon. So these are called semi-lunar valve because they look like moon, right? They just look like moon. Okay. So if you say, sir, very confusing leh, don't worry, you just call them valves will do. I would want you to remember the function of the valves rather than the name. The function is more important. They will ask this in an exam. What is the function of a valve? Apakah fungsi injak? Okay, it's to prevent backflow of blood. Mengelakkan pengaliran balik darah. Okay, and why do we call it tricuspid valve? Why do we call it tricuspid valve? Because they look like this. Can you see there's three there? It's a tricuspid valve. So pretty, isn't it? So pretty, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah, it looks like Mercedes. Okay, and can you see the green color thread around? Can you see the green color thread around? You know what are they doing? You know what are they doing? This is a picture from a valve replacement surgery. Valve replacement surgery. And yes, you can replace your valve. If you have a faulty valve, you have a leaky valve, your valve doesn't shut fully, you can actually replace it with human-made valve. Why they take picture? Because interesting, man. Don't you think it's cool? Right? If not, you wouldn't know how tricuspid valve looks like, right? This is how they look like. Cool, huh? Cool, huh? Okay, it's like changing spare part. You can just change whatever, you can just change your valve. Looks like shit. Hey, you have this, leh. You have this one. Right? It's inside you, what? Okay. Anyway, you guys cool? You guys okay? You guys okay? I want you to remember the valves, that's all. Okay. And the last one, can you see septum? Can you see septum? Septum is the wall in between right and left. Remember, I said last week, some babies, they are born with a hole in the heart. Remember? A hole in the heart. When you have oxygenated and deoxygenated blood mixing together, remember? If you have a heart, if you have a hole in your heart, the hole is here. The hole is here. There's a hole in your septum. There's a hole in your septum, right? And funny story, how do I remember this? I just remember because it's so funny. You know why? Because this part of your nose, this part here, this is called septum. This is also called septum. All right. And my dumb ass thought that, there was once my friend said, hey, I want to go and get a septum piercing. I was like, what? You can pierce your septum? Oh, turns out I didn't know that this part is called septum too. So septum piercing is to pierce here. My dumb ass thought is to pierce here. Like, why the hell would you pierce your heart though? Oh no. Turns out it's the nose. Okay, so this is called septum, and this is called septum too. Oops. Right? Dumbass. Okay, I was like, why the hell would you pierce your heart? Oh, apparently not. Right? So anyway, so you see, I covered everything. So easy, isn't it? Still, guys, still, the main point, it's your 4 rooms and your 4 pipes. If you remember your tricuspid and bicuspid, but you don't remember the 4 rooms and the 4 pipes, you are dead. Right? I want you to remember the 4 rooms and the 4 pipes. Okay? 8 only what? 8 things only what? You cannot memorize 8 things, man. And it's not really memorization, it's just common sense. Right? You know that the upper room is called atrium, lower is called ventricle. Coming in is vein, going out is artery. Okay? You guys okay? You guys okay? Why is it so quiet? You guys are having holiday next week, isn't it? Isn't it? Shouldn't you guys be happy? Less than 1 week, I would say. You're trying to comprehend. What's there to comprehend? I broke it down easy enough, right? Right? Got a lot of homework. Okay. If time. Okay, can. Okay. So guys, okay, You guys okay, You guys okay, some of you, I know you guys have no problem no problem memorizing this one. Okay. I think who's okay, Jingy, you should be okay, Okay. Chloe, you should be okay, Kaijun, you should be okay lah. I know some of you are very steady one. You hope. Kaylin, are you okay, Kaylin? Okay, cool. Wow, haven't heard from you in a while. So, the rest of you, uh, Sarisha and Shavi, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Tarun, Sindro, ah, why are you guys so quiet today? Okay. Anyway, so I'll leave it up to you. Cause I want to bait you to answer, Jining. See, my trick work. All right. So just you know. Okay, let's go to exercise, shall we? Let's go to exercise, shall we? Okay, let's go to our chapter 3 exercise. Oops. Okay, let's go to. Okay, guys, page 16. Fill this up yourself. I am not going to repeat this. This is just your. And here. Okay, go and do this yourself. Okay, let's look at B. Draw the blood flow, page 17. Guys, follow along. Draw the blood flow in the heart with the arrows in the diagram below. So your blood comes from here, the vena cava, down, goes up, exits. And for the next, I will change red color, come in, go down, turn up, exit. Okay, it goes same direction. All right, C, name 2 blood vessels which carry oxygenated blood. Which 2 pipe carries oxygenated? What color are they? Wow, very good. I accept this. Pulmonary vein, yes. One more. One more. Aorta, very good. Not artery. Artery is here. Let me see, these 2. You see how here you say you don't understand. Yeah. Don't fake there. Okay, so 2 blood vessels which carry the oxygenated. So who carries the oxygenated? What is the blue called? What is the blue called? You have your pulmonary, artery, and what is this? The first part we learned. Very good. Vena cava. Okay, so these 2 they are red. These 2 they are blue. Okay, won't brain dead one. I trust you. Okay, so E. Okay, this is a very good question. Which chamber of the heart has the thickest wall? Which room has the most muscle, the thickest wall? No, the room. I want the room. I know septum has a lot of muscle. Which room is it? Which ventricle? However, you got it half right. Which ventricle? Yes, it's left ventricle. Ventricle kiri. Why? This is a very good question. This is a very good question. Why is the, you see, it has the most muscle here. Can you see? Why though? Why though? It has something to do with where they are going. Why is it not the right? Why is it the left? Because where is the blood going? Where is the blood going? Yes, it's to pump blood to the whole body, right? Whole body, right? Hey, imagine this room I have to pump blood to your toe, leh. I have to pump to your finger, you know. This one only needs to go to the lungs, right? Yes, to pump stronger, exactly. So how do you write this? Because I need higher blood pressure, tekanan darah lebih tinggi. For what? To pump blood around, or you can say to pump blood to body. Untuk mengepam darah ke badan. I need high pressure to pump blood to body. So you have very thick wall here. And if you are very athletic, you are very strong, the wall here will be even thicker. Okay, if let's say you are a triathlete, you are very good in sports, you are a swimmer, you even have more muscular wall here because your heart will be stronger. Cool? Guys? Cool, huh? Cool, huh? Understand this, huh? Yeah, Iron Man. As in the Iron Man are the one you go for exercise. Okay, so you should have the high. Hey, guys, this is a very important question. Please circle this. They will ask this in exam. Okay, very common K-bar question. So F, what is the structure that separates left and right side? Oh, very good, septum. Okay, very good. What about atrium and ventricle? Who separates atrium and ventricle? Who separates up and down? Left, right is septum. What is this? What is this? What is between atrium and ventricle? Very good. That will be your valves. And what are the valves called? Your bicuspid and your tricuspid valves. Okay. Not injap sabit, injap tricuspid dan injap bicuspid. Sabit is here. Sabit is here. Sabit is here. All right. Worst case scenario, guys. Worst case scenario, sir. I cannot answer this in exam. How? Just write valves. Just write valves. It's only 1 mark. Don't sweat on it. Should be okay. Should be no problem. Okay. 1 mark here. 1 mark here. Okay. Okay, let's look at question 4. I don't want to write for this, but because I mentioned this last week, remember what is this disease called? Remember what is this disease called? What's wrong here? What's wrong with this baby? Yes, hole in the heart, remember? Hole in the heart. So what will happen? Deoxygenated and oxygenated, they will. What happened to the blood? Yes, they will mix. Very good. Combine or mix. Good. So there, one of the symptoms of this condition is the dark red blood causing skin and lips to turn blue. Remember I said this last week? The finger turns black, the lips turns black. Explain why. Because there's a mixing of blood. Yes, kekurangan kekurangan darah lah. Okay, lack of oxygen. Yeah, there. You see, I said this last week. You see why I give you all this K-bar info? You see why hey guys, when I say all this K-bar info, I'm not just talking nonsense because they will come out. They have a chance of coming out. Can? That's a good thing, okay? That's a good thing. Your brain has awakened. Right, guys. Before I go, okay, I have a question here. Do you know how heart attack happens? Do you know how heart attack happens? Because I have a student asking me that day, how a heart attack happens? Yeah, blockage of blood. Where does it block? Where does it block? Nope, they don't block here. They don't block here. In fact, okay, let me show you. Okay, if you zoom out from your heart, okay, you see the heart is to pump oxygen to around your body, right? But when you zoom out, can you see? Okay, just now the heart is when I cut into half. When you zoom out, can you see there are two arteries? Can you see there's the right coronary artery and then there's the left coronary artery? What are these two arteries for? They are to feed your heart itself. You get what I mean? Because you see, the heart needs to pump blood to the body, but the heart itself needs to eat too. You get what I mean? You see, your dad earns money for you, but your dad himself needs to eat too. So this right coronary artery and the left coronary artery is to supply your heart itself with oxygen. So what happens now, when you always eat fatty food, okay, you always eat fatty food, you will start to have cholesterol sticking to your coronary artery, right? Can you see the pipe narrows? Imagine this is a water pipe, the pipe narrows. So guys, let me ask you, when the pipe narrows, what happens to the blood pressure? What happens to the blood pressure? Imagine you are watering your plant, you squeeze your pipe tighter, what happens to the blood pressure? It goes higher, right? It goes higher, right? That's why when you have high blood pressure, if your dad has high blood pressure, your mom, your granddad, your grandma has high blood pressure, this is what is happening. Why is the fat there? Because fat is a very sticky thing. It will stick to your blood vessel. That's why you don't, especially cholesterol. That's why you reduce your. How can you remove it? Okay, very good question. How do you remove it? You can either do this surgery called angioplasty. We call this the balloon surgery. What do? They put a balloon into your coronary artery and extend it. Very cool surgery, right? You don't even need to open your heart. They just open a hole at your ketiak here and they insert a balloon here. Okay, yeah, it stays there. It stays there. Okay, this is only for not so serious blockage. If your blockage is very serious, I'm sorry, you might need to do bypass. Okay, bypass. That means from the aorta straight to your coronary artery, they will build one more flyover, just like how they solve traffic jam. They will build one more flyover, right? So you have the single bypass. If you have one pipe stuck, we do single bypass. We have double bypass. We have triple bypass, and we have quadruple bypass. Okay, and if you need to do a quadruple bypass, your heart is in a seriously shit condition because you eat so. Let's say you eat McDonald's every day, you will score yourself a quadruple bypass in 20 years. So eat your McD, guys. Eat more, and you need to go through this. See your heart there. See your heart there. This is a bypass. Okay, can't they scrape the fat out? Nope, they can't, because when they scrape your fat, your blood vessel will burst. Okay, why the heart looks like chicken? Because it's made from protein. Protein all looks the same. Wow. Okay, guys, next week there will be no class, and the following week, when you come back, I will teach you how to take drugs. Next week is holiday. Next week is holiday. And the following week, when you come back, I will teach you how to take drugs. You want to inject heroin? I will teach you how. Now, cocaine also, whatever. Crystal meth also can. Okay, I will teach you next week. Okay, what the hell, right? Go tell your parents. Ask your parents to join too. The more the merrier. Okay, guys, have a good holiday ahead. I will see you after the holiday. Okay, have a good one. Don't go too crazy. Okay, go and relax yourself and have fun. All right, so happy holiday. See you guys. Take care. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye.